you have a worker who completes his term of employment, is it suggested or mandatory to give a compensation, a severance package? So we have a law now, parasha the Eved Ibri, lo teshalchenu rekam, hanek tanik lo, give him gifts, kasher beracha Hashem elokecha. When the chinuch brings down this mitzvah, he says the reason for the mitzvah, he says that in order we acquire mitot mo'olot, yikarot b'chamutot, have good mitot, and he concludes that v'divrei muskalhu, it's something logical, and sorech laharichbo. You don't have to even talk long about it. It makes sense from the logic to acquire good mitot. And Hashem will bless you. The law of Eved Ivri does not apply today because we have no yovel. The Gemara says contingent on yovel, so there's no law of Eved Ivri. Even though that it doesn't apply today, yishmach hacham v'yosif leka im sachar echad b'bnei Yisrael. If a person hires another Jewish worker, v'avados ma merubeh or afilu mu'av. If a person works for you for a long or even a short time, she'anik lo, you should give him b'tzeto, you should give him when Hashem blessed you. So if a person has a business, he did well, and the term of employment ends, that is the logical thing to do. That's what the chinuch says. So even though it's not mandatory from the law of hanakav eved, but it's still the right thing to do. If it was a contractual obligation or if it was a society norm, then it would be even enforceable as mandatory to give him that compensation. But even if it's not, the chinuch is saying it's the proper good midot to do. Even though one could differentiate that Eved Ivri got his payment up front, and now when he leaves, he's leaving empty-handed as opposed to a worker who's constantly getting his payment. And even though you could say the Torah doesn't say by Mocher Atzmo, but the chinuch is still saying that he feels that if you apply this concept, it's a good midah to have. If a person worked for you and you got a lot from the person, and Hashem blessed you and your business did well, it's good to give him a compensation or severance at the end of it when he leaves. Have a good day.